James Joseph Dale Jr., also known as Jimmy D or Harry the Horse. Jim Dale was born on 25th of February 1938 at Staten Island, New York City. Lived his childhood years there together with his parents James Dale Sr., mother Bertha, and elder sister Lillian. During high school, he participated in many extracurricular activities that divided his time. He was a member of the athletics department and ran for the track and field team all throughout his high school days. Meanwhile, he was also a member of the school glee club where he developed his voice and singing skills. Believe it or not, he also took violin lessons and was a member of the school orchestra. Please note though that he did not excel in any of these activities. After high school, he then joined the United States Air Force in 1956 at the age of 18. A couple of years later, he became a proud father to the third Jim Dale in the family. Soon he was stationed here in Clark Air Base. The year was 1977. While in the service, his passion for entertainment and the stage spotlight were attested. He hitched on with the Tops in Blue, where he traveled overseas and showcased his excellent speeches, outstanding hosting and emceeing, hilarious comedy routines, and plenty of entertainment prowess, which earned him many citations and recognitions concurrently. With all the achievements and fruitful years he served in the military for 28 years, Senior Master Sergeant Jim Dale retired from the U.S. service in 1984. Amid seeing many of the great countries overseas during his travel with the military, he undoubtedly fell in love with his experiences in the Philippines. And with all certainty, finally went back here, where he managed to settle down and positively laid his back to the comfort of his adopted country. He then worked as a civilian in Clark until the U.S. military base pulled out in 1991. With much hard work and determination, Jim and wife Vina invested to own some properties and little by little commenced in molding a hospitality business, the La Casa Pension Hotel and the Blue Boar Inn. Throughout the years, Jim found a home here with his supportive wife Vina, son Jason who is now in the U.S. Army, and the rest of the family. As you know, this man never gets tired of doing things. So in 1987, he and Vina started doing charitable works every Christmas to share their blessings. Early December of each year, he starts donning his Santa Claus suit and raises funds for his charities. He visits 2 public hospitals each year and hands out goods and cash. He is now on his 31st year of doing such a worthy activity in reaching out to the less fortunate. And with all the support that he's been receiving from family and friends, weariness is still far to his sight as he focuses in seeing the smiles of those whom he was able to help. But wait, there's more. We are still not done depicting Mr. Dale's colorful endeavors. Up until this present time, this man hasn't had enough. He is actively involved in major organizations, each having their fair contribution to the community. Jim served as a secretary for the Rotary Club of Clark Centennial for a year and continues to be an active member of the club. He also held the highest position in the Prominent Hotels and Restaurants Association in Pampanga, or HARP, not once, but for 3 terms. He was also one of the founding members of the Angeles Clarkfield Tourist Association, or ACTA, where he was designated Executive Secretary. And lastly, with the barely spare time he has, years ago he commenced writing a column published every month in a cable magazine, tackling bits and pieces of news around Angeles City and the entertainment district. As we all expect, patrons were remarkably captivated and the readership has flourished, and the column bloomed to what most of us now know as the famous blog in the internet, Harry the Horse. But due to physical problems, he turned his blog over to a younger man, Justin, who kept it alive for a couple of years. Mr. Dale now publishes online, jimmyd.com, just to keep his arthritic fingers warmed up. Alongside this, significant and somewhat glamorous adventures, Jimmy D remains to be a friendly, simple, fun, candid, and most of the time, a cranky, no-class New Yorker whom anyone can approach and share a conversation with.